please rise if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, honored guests, Convocation at the University of Waterloo. Please be seated. My name is Charmaine Dean, and it's my honor to serve as the Vice President, Research and International, and to preside over today's ceremony, where we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Thank you to Michael Klein, our anthem singer today. As we begin our celebrations, I want to acknowledge how special Convocation is for our community. I ask that we all remain respectful of this celebration and of each other during our time together. The university values having so many diverse viewpoints within our community, and we remain committed to supporting an environment of free expression and free inquiry. This is really central to our core mission, to advance learning and knowledge through teaching, research, and scholarship. Today is a day of celebration. Graduates and their supporters have looked forward to this day for years. Many of you have traveled long distances to celebrate with us. We expect good support for our graduates and for everyone here today during the ceremony. Convocation is a culmination of our students' hard work and their dedication. They've finished their last course and they've successfully passed. Great to have you all here. To our graduates, I want to acknowledge the challenges that you faced. During the 4 years that you were here, adjusting to university life is difficult on its own during the best of times. But then we had the pandemic, and this institution was also marked by a very horrific hate attack in our campus. And then there are the ongoing conflicts that have and continue to deeply impact our community. Through it all of you have demonstrated resilience and perseverance. You've got to this point. And these attributes, these special attributes and the hardships that you faced will serve you well as you enter the next phase of your life. Today's ceremony is based on tradition. The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a very rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge and knowledge sharing. As such, it's important to reflect and acknowledge that our campus, the University of Waterloo, in fact, our 3 campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract. That's land that's 6 miles on each side of the Grand River that's granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldimand Tract, including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis groups. As part of today's celebration, a number of Indigenous components play a very prominent role. Their inclusion reflects our commitment to truth and reconciliation. Our Eagle staff led our procession today ahead of our mace. The mace is a traditional symbol of European origins. The Eagle staff reflects the wisdom, the strength, and the honor of those that carry it in representation of nations across Turtle Island. We will open the ceremony with a special Indigenous opening. It's my privilege to welcome the Cedar Hill Singers and Mayangan Henry, who is our Indigenous knowledge keeper. As they make their way to the stage, I would like to extend a special thank you. Elder Henry provides special Indigenous opening and closing to all of our ceremonies. Really moving, speaks from the heart. I think he will reach all of us here in the audience. His words serve an important role in the reconciliation process, and I have seen the impact they have on our graduates, our guests, and our university.
Ani, Bujo, Sego, Danse, Sugoli. You probably didn't notice, but that song resonates with me quite well. Cedar Hill Singers, they do this song. It's a reference to a time in the 70s when Native people were finally starting to stand up, and they congregated in a little place called Wounded Knee, South Dakota, where they faced hardship, bullets, and opposition. And as they sang the song, it reflected on a time when I was young that we were finally recognizing our own strengths and willingness to share this world, the things that we were taught, and how important it is for people to know that this place was built in kindness from our Creator, and how important it is for us to remember that. Today, we've gone through a big historical significance in Indigenous history. You've seen quite clearly the residential school system, the murdered missing women that happens still today in this country. But the children are still facing the hardship of child welfare, which in most cases has affected First Nation children throughout this whole country of Canada and the United States. But with that said, there has to be a turning point at some point. And at some point, it takes people, it takes us all to find a path of reconciliation. So I turn to the leadership at your university because you've made a huge commitment to changing how things were. Those negative things that I talked about were something we can't change, but we can change the future. And also with what you've learned in your courses while you were here. There's a little bit of component of Indigenous perspectives coming into almost every aspect of our university in the courses that we have. And so you're going to be able to help with that process and make the changes that's necessary for us all to live in an equal, balanced community that allows us to have water, to have land, to have clean air so that we can actually live so our children can live even better. With that said, it's such a great honor to be with you today. And while you're celebrating, think about those who maybe can't be here. Maybe I think about my parents and those who are now moved on to Creator's World. They did everything they could to make it so that I could be the best I can. And I'm sure you have people that do the same for you. Let's give them some thought today while you're celebrating, because they're sending their messages quite clearly through the love that you feel in what you've accomplished today. So with that said, we can share this moment together, Indigenous people and all people in Canada, so we can strive to have a better country for all. I'm looking forward to see you across the stage and your smiles and happiness. Miigwech, everybody. Have a great day.
Good afternoon, graduating class of 2024. I am Jagdeep Singh Bachelor, the 12th Chancellor of the University of Waterloo, and this marks my 5th convocation ceremony of this weekend. I can tell you that I have been waiting to match my turban to Dean Wells' shoes. She has the purple shoes and I have the purple turban. So we are completely in sync today. Even more importantly, I have been waiting for this convocation because I got all my 3 degrees in the Faculty of Engineering. So, here we are. It is like coming back home, but before I talk about coming back home, to the academic procession, welcome. All of you, students, welcome. Family and friends, most importantly, for our students today, welcome and thank you for being here today. So why is this home? Well, home for me is many things. Home is where mom and dad live, my parents, that's Waterloo. Home is a place where you grow up to become the person you are. For me, that's Waterloo. Home is where you attend university. In my case, all 3 degrees, that's Waterloo. It's also where I can get a Tim Hortons cup of coffee anytime, anywhere. And I live in California, and we'll come back to that. It's a little tough to get one in California, so I love coming back home, even if it is for just that reason. But how did this become home, and how did the Faculty of Engineering truly become a part of my journey? Well, a ways away back 36 years ago, my parents, they had a dream. And they had a dream because my dad probably saw me have a dream. And that dream is I wanted to be an aerospace engineer. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I absolutely loved airplanes. I still do. I find the marvel of engineering when I get on a plane to be incredible. And so my dad, got the immigration to Canada in Nigeria, where they had lived for 30 years. And they're both teachers, my dad and mom. And my dad got to the immigration officer to get the stamp, and the officer said, "So where are you going to go in Canada?" And my dad said, "I don't know. That doesn't matter as much. My son has to go to engineering school, and my daughter has to go to med school." Sounds very familiar to the Indian parents in the audience today. Sort of a very nice formula. So the immigration officer said, "I got it. You got to go to Kitchener-Waterloo. They have a great," in fact, I think he must have said they have the best engineering school in Canada, even at the time. And so my dad made the decision to get the application form. I think he actually filled it out all on his own. I shouldn't admit that today. But I got admitted to the University of Waterloo. And at the age of 15, the 4 of us packed up. We arrived in Toronto. And 2 days later, I actually ended up missing Frosh Week. But 2 days after landing, I started my first year of mechanical engineering at the age of 15 here at the University of Waterloo. And that's how our journey started here. And so this became home. It was kind of scary. We were coming from Nigeria, Africa. I didn't know what I was getting into, but it was exciting at the same time. So within a year of coming, my sister moved to Sweden, and that was her destiny, and she still lives there. She practices medicine, and she's been there for 30 years. And my parents, they went through all the typical dreams that immigrants go through in the first year to acclimate, and then they eventually both got jobs as teachers in high school here in Waterloo, and they've taught for 35 years. They've probably had more of an impact on the University of Waterloo by sending incredible students to the University of Waterloo than I may ever have. And that's the joy of being a teacher or a faculty member or teaching kids and for the future generations. The reason I share this story with you today is that, when you become the 12th Chancellor of the University of Waterloo, it becomes very clear that your job is that it's a ceremonial role. It's to preside over convocation. And that you're the global ambassador for the University of Waterloo. And very shortly, you will all become alumni of this university and join the 253,000 alumni that we have all around the world. Well, as I reflect, I've realized that immigration officer in Nigeria, he was a global ambassador for the University of Waterloo, even before I ever dreamt of standing up on stage here. And as you can see, I'm fully invested in Waterloo and the University of Waterloo. And that's because for my family, education is the currency that they have invested in for the last 70 years of their life as teachers. And they learned a long time ago that education brings opportunities. It improves lives, it makes the world a better place. My parents were here yesterday. In fact, I think I had like 60 friends as well yesterday in the first 10 rows. Seeing them was amazing and incredible for me. And as I see all of your parents, I can sense and feel, because it's fresh, what that joy was of having them here. So I want to say thank you to all the parents here today, and to my parents as well. Thank you for dreaming to send your children to the University of Waterloo. And today, as I have been installed this weekend as the Global Ambassador, I am calling on every one of you, as you become alumni, to become Global Ambassadors of the University of Waterloo. Wherever you are, in fact, first of all, chancellor@uwaterloo.ca is my email. So wherever you are, you can reach out to me with ideas, suggestions on how we can work together, and I hope you do. But never forget this institution. Never forget the University of Waterloo. The education you've received here in the classroom and through co-op program. In fact, all my work terms were working for companies that made planes. That was the beauty of coming to Waterloo. I fulfilled my dream, and I got an incredible theoretical experience as well. Those values and experiences that have been instilled in you have the power to change lives. Sometimes, even the life of a 15-year-old Indian boy of Sikh cultural heritage, born and brought up in Africa. So you're very powerful ambassadors, and make sure you take full advantage of that new job title on your business cards that you've inherited. Now, there are a number of stories I can tell you, but I want to spare the academic procession here to have to hear me with the same stories over and over again. So I have a new one. Some of them have heard it, others haven't, so I'm going to try it out. But I have one little story I want to share with you, and then we're going to talk about the future. When I graduated with my undergrad, my Bachelor of Applied Sciences, and I was getting ready to sit in the back somewhere there, but in advance of that, of course, my parents had a great idea for me. They thought I needed to do a master's, then I needed to do a PhD, which I didn't quite think was the best thing for me to do. But that was their idea, and so I thought, okay, I'll do the master's as long as they don't have to pay for it and I can get an NSERC scholarship. Well, the day the NSERC scholarship letters came out, I didn't get one. And I was pretty disappointed. In fact, I was kind of feeling like this is the prize you get for doing really well in your bachelor's and having these great marks. But for some reason, I got rejected. So in the middle of that rejection, later on that day at Needles Hall, I was called and I got another letter. And the letter said I got a George Dufall Medal for Excellence in Communication. And I thought, I don't even know why I got this. I didn't even know it existed. No one tells you about it. Well, I went back to Needles Hall and I said, is this a mistake or what is this for? They said, well, you had all these outstanding work reports and then you did this competition where you explained complicated engineering topics to lay people in your fourth year. And so because you did so well in everything, you get the communications award. Until that point, I thought, I am going to be an engineer and I'm going to do some cool engineering stuff, maybe work on some planes. But no one, my family, my friends, no one had told me that I could communicate or I even knew how to communicate until I got a piece of paper that said to me, I could communicate. And then I walked on this stage getting that award. And I know you're all going to walk on this stage today, and it might just seem like a journey. But that award, that day when I stood on that stage right there, I think has had the most impact on my personal life. I have learned that it is so important as a professional to communicate your ideas in as simple a way to as many people as possible if you want to effect change. And it was because of the University of Waterloo I got that endorsement that it set me on a path that might have been very different than even the one I dreamt for myself. So your path in the future that you are all dreaming about is going to be filled with lots of surprises, lots of interesting things, lots of excitement, but I hope it's also filled with a lot of curiosity. And I say curiosity to you because it's basically what I do every day. I'm an investor. I'm the Chief Investment Officer at the University of California. On a daily basis, I manage an investment portfolio somewhere between 180 and 190 billion US dollars. That is my day job. But what that means is I have to be absolutely curious on thinking about what is next. Where's the world going? And what I have discovered being at the University of California, and now a deep part of the University of Waterloo again, is universities are by far the best place to find ideas. The talent is getting younger, the ideas are getting newer, the solutions don't even exist, and the companies of the future aren't even around today. The talent, however, is right here in this room. I can see all of you. You dream of new ways to solve problems. It's what you do. It's what you've been doing for 4 years, 5 years. And solving these problems, for some of you, has meant working with teams, founding companies, collaborating, but really all of that means new opportunities that are here for the future. Now, you've also lived through exciting and interesting times over the past 5 years. I don't need to spell what that looks like. There'll be many books written on it in the years to come. But you've picked up another award that you're not aware of. And it's the award called Your Ability to Adapt to Change. You're perfect at it. In fact, you're the examples of managing and leading change. I think that that is also, in addition to communications and your engineering skills, one of the single best assets you're going to have. Whether you're looking for a job, whether you're doing graduate work, or candidly, even if you're pitching an investor with one of your new ideas, the investor is looking for your ability to change, because that idea is not a straight line to a publicly traded company or an exit for your company. So you've made friends, you have met people, you've built human relationships, even though you're so focused right now on artificial intelligence. You're going to team up and collaborate with these individuals from the University of Waterloo. That's also why universities are great. But more than where you're going to work, I think you have figured out what your values are. You have a clear sense of what you stand for, what motivates you. And by the way, this is where the work that Elder Henry does and our Indigenous communities is so important, because their work, our work here at the University of Waterloo, is about ensuring that future generations live in a sustainable world. And that quality of sustainability is also one that I'm sure a lot of you care about. So this is all interconnected to each other. Today is an exciting day. You know what you care about. But today is a happy milestone. I've asked the past chancellors to give me advice. They said, just be happy on Convocation. It's such a happy day. Everybody's happy. And I can feel that happiness and joy in all of you. And make sure you remember that as you're ready to take on the world, it's taken me 24 years to leave campus and to get here to be the Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. 24 years. Ideas are now happening faster. People are becoming successful faster, which means in less than 20 years from today, one of you is going to be the Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. One of you will become Prime Minister of Canada. Not in the next year, but certainly in the next 20 years, I hope. And one of you will win a Nobel Prize. We are going to continue the legacy of Donna Strickland on our campus. And it will happen. At least one for all of the above. Now, what is absolutely certain is many of you are going to become billionaires. I can see they like money more than the awards here. But there'll be many, many more accomplishments and milestones along the way. Many. But here's my wisdom to you. And it's probably not much wisdom, but it's my own lessons that I've learned. You can't do it alone. You just can't do it alone. Life is a journey. I'm sure you've heard that all over. You're getting a degree today as you're crossing the stage, but so many people have helped you make it happen. Many of them are here today. And what you will find that some people stay with us as we leave, and some people leave. It's not perfect as you leave the University of Waterloo. But your responsibility is to always remember them and their contributions to your journey, no matter what happens. You have a lot to get done. You can't do it alone. You've got to be grateful for how you got here. So take a moment today, give a hug to your loved ones. I've given lots of hugs to my parents over this weekend. And they've all come here to celebrate you, so make sure you celebrate them, because they have been the reason and the dream that got you here. So I like to take lots of pictures to keep memories. You'll probably find as we go through the convocation ceremony today. Don't hesitate to take a selfie if you'd like to. But the one word, if anything else didn't really stick with you today that matters the most to me, is gratitude. And I hope it matters to you as well. Write it on a little post-it note. Maybe not a yellow, try a purple post-it note. It'll remind you both of engineering, the University of Waterloo, and it'll remind you about everything you need to do as life gets tough, as the challenging things you have to face with are in front of you. If you just remember to be grateful for who you are, where you are, and what lies ahead of you, and who's around you, you are going to be that much more powerful and be successful. And I look forward to having all of you being global ambassadors of the University of Waterloo. My heartiest congratulations to you and your family for celebrating today. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, it is the greatest honor to present to you Dr. Howard Armitage. Howard. In the theme of your remarks, Mr. Chancellor, I have deep, deep gratitude that Howard Armitage has served here at this institution for many decades. Dr. Armitage has been a visionary leader and a tireless advocate for entrepreneurship education. He has dedicated over 41 years of exemplary service to the University of Waterloo. As the founding director of the Conrad School of Entrepreneurship and Business, Dr. Armitage played a pivotal role. Yes, the Conrad School. Dr. Armitage played a pivotal role in shaping the university's entrepreneurship landscape. With the abundance of graduate programs focused on entrepreneurship in Canada today, it is easy to forget that before Howard's entrepreneurial efforts and what is now Conrad, there literally were none. Beginning his journey at the university in 1981 as an associate professor in the School of Accounting and Finance, Dr. Armitage, that Dr. Armitage thing, I'm just going to turn that into Howard, because anyone who's ever worked with Howard, I mean, you've earned Dr. Armitage, but it's Howard. Howard quickly distinguished himself as an outstanding educator and academic leader. He served as the director of the School of Accounting and Finance and earned numerous accolades, including the university's Distinguished Teaching Award, the L.S. Rowan Outstanding Canadian Accounting Educator Award, and the prestigious 3M National Teaching Fellowship for Educational Excellence. As impressive as all those awards sound, more impressive by far is the tremendous respect and affection communicated by every alum who has ever been in Howard's classroom or sat across his desk getting extra help in what Howard has always referred to as the sexiest and most seductive of academic disciplines, which you will all obviously know to be management accounting. The awards are a pale reflection of the man's true impact as an accounting and entrepreneurship educator. In 2002, Dr. Armitage founded the Conrad School, leading the development of innovative business programs that married entrepreneurship and experiential education. His vision of harnessing the university's entrepreneurial spirit continues to impact generations of students and entrepreneurs today. MBET graduates, if there was anything, there you are, if there was anything in your program you liked or appreciated, chances are Howard started it or encouraged it along the way. Howard's approach to identifying problems and solving identifying opportunities and solving significant problems remains central to the Conrad School's philosophy. Just as important, that approach lives on because of the coalitions and the teams that he has built. My many colleagues in attendance today, Conrad faculty, want to give Howard a little wave? My many colleagues in attendance today are in agreement that we owe the best jobs of our lives to the unfolding of his efforts. After stepping down as executive director of Conrad in 2011, Dr. Armitage continued to lead, serving as special advisor entrepreneurship. He was instrumental in creating Canada's most dynamic campus-wide entrepreneurship ecosystem. Now, Howard would interrupt here and say, I just played a part, but we all know it was a really important part, Howard. Fostering collaboration between academic and non-academic partners. In recognition of his broader contributions, he received the City of Waterloo's highest award, the Waterloo Award, in 2017. And for the record, he also became a world squash champion in his age group in 2018. Howard may be one of the only people in the room who can legitimately claim to have been literally the very best in the world at something. His colleagues and students suspect that he is as good at teaching accounting as he is at squash, but unfortunately there is no formal world championship in that. Mr. Chancellor, you encouraged me over lunch today to stray briefly from my prepared remarks, and I will do that simply in saying this. Have some fun. He said have some fun, so here we go. Howard has been a remarkable friend to this place. He has nurtured the kinds of relationships that give birth to the connections between students and graduates like you, and a commitment to the institution that one day lands you in the Chancellor's chair. Relationships are what it's all about. And what Howard has managed to do in his professional career has also been to nurture relationship and connection and teams, and that's where the action is. Howard, that's a rare set of skills for a scholar. In addition to his contributions to the region, Armitage has worked globally and with institutions such as the World Bank and Asian Development Bank, spanning numerous countries and assisting and implementing entrepreneurship programs in countries as diverse as the United Arab Emirates and New Zealand. Mr. Chancellor, it says a great deal about an institution who an institution chooses to celebrate and honor. I can think of very few things that could be said about the University of Waterloo that are as positive as we have chosen to honor Howard here today. In recognition of Dr. Armitage's outstanding leadership, unwavering commitment to student success, scholarly contributions to understanding management, accounting, and entrepreneurial firms, and his lasting impact on the entrepreneurship community, I ask you, Mr. Chancellor, to confer upon him the title of Distinguished Professor Emeritus.
I am honored to confer upon you, Howard Armitage. Oh, hang on. I'm honored to confer upon you, Howard, the title of Distinguished Professor Emeritus, I extend my sincere congratulations.
Well, congratulations, Howard. I felt like it was at a concert with all the MBET students standing up with their phones, so you have some fans in the audience. Mr. Chancellor, I present Jim Estelle. Jim Estelle is an entrepreneur and humanitarian whose career exemplifies the power of business to drive both economic and social change. Over a remarkable journey, Jim has grown a technology distribution business from humble beginnings, selling products from the trunk of his car. And I did hear Howard say the brain pack or something he was using with Jim. So Superbrain. So there's a connection between Howard and Jim here. To a company with over $2 billion in sales. Today is owner and CEO of Danby Appliances, which he acquired in 2015. Jim leads a company that now sells over 2 million appliances annually. In addition to his entrepreneurial success, Jim has served as an investor, advisor, and board member to numerous technology ventures, furthering the growth of innovation-driven businesses. He is also a published author, having written 2 books, Time Leadership, Using the Secrets of Leadership for Time Management, and 0 to 2 billion, the marketing and branding story behind the growth. His insights led to a TEDx talk in New York City in 2013 titled 0 to 2 billion. Many of you people may want to look at that after the ceremony. Yet it is Jim's humanitarian efforts that truly distinguish him. In 2015, he took on the personal commitment of sponsoring 50 Syrian refugee families to resettle in Canada. From that initial commitment, Jim has now supported more than 1,000 refugees, galvanizing the efforts of hundreds of volunteers, community organizations, and faith groups. His most recent initiatives include aiding Afghan and Ukrainian refugees and establishing Circle Home Furniture Bank to provide essential household goods to those in need. Jim's impact has earned him numerous accolades, including the Order of Ontario in 2017, the Order of Canada in 2018, and an Everyday Heroes Award from the Global Hope Coalition. In 2019, he was named EY Entrepreneur of the Year. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding business achievements, dedication to philanthropy, and tireless efforts to support those in need, I ask you to present an honorary doctorate upon Jim Estelle.
I am honored to confer upon you, Jim Estelle, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. I extend my sincere congratulations, and you've been a childhood hero of mine ever since I was in school here at the University of Waterloo. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Provost, Dean Wells, members of Convocation, graduates, and guests. That's what they told me I was supposed to start with. But the Chancellor talks about being on airplanes. And I am an engineer, graduated from the University of Waterloo. Every time I fly on an airplane, I look out and I see the wings and I say, thank God there's real engineers in this world. It's an incredible honor to stand before you today as I reflect on my own journey from starting a business out of the trunk of my car while I was studying at the University of Waterloo. I needed a computer, which was expensive then, and I got a better deal if I bought two. So I bought two and I sold one, and soon I was buying and selling computer hardware, software, and peripherals. Professor Armitage was one of my early customers in those days. He likely did not think it through at the time, but every time you buy anything, you are voting with your dollars. You're voting for the success of the company you buy from. I went on to lead Danby Appliances, a company I own today, which you likely know from the bar fridges in your university dorm. I'm reminded of the importance of beginnings. Today marks one of those beginnings for each of you, a moment when the world opens up, full of possibility and promise. I'd like to share 3 lessons that have guided me, lessons I hope will resonate with you as you embark on your own journeys. First, embrace resilience. The path ahead will not always be easy. There will be obstacles, failures, and moments when you might doubt yourself. I've faced my fair share of setbacks, projects that didn't pan out, deals that fell through. But each challenge was an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to come back stronger. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about moving forward with the wisdom gained from every stumble. Second, value time. Time is our most precious resource. As was mentioned early in my career, I realized how important managing time was. This led me to write a book on time management called Time Leadership. And if anyone of you want that, just connect to me on LinkedIn and ask, and I'll send you an electronic copy. It's a concept that goes beyond mere management. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and making every moment count. As you step into your careers, remember that your time is your own and how you choose to spend it will define your path. It seems like yesterday that I was in your chair, but I grew older sooner than I thought. And you will too. Remember that. Third, lead with compassion. In business as in life, it's not about what you achieve, but it's how you achieve it. When I decided to sponsor refugee families, it was an act of compassion, but it also taught me that leadership is about service. True success is measured by the positive impact you have on others, whether you're leading a team, a company, or a community. Lead with empathy, integrity, and a commitment to make the world a better place. As you leave here today, equipped with knowledge, skills, and dreams, remember that the world needs your ideas, your energy, and your compassion. You have the power to create, to innovate, and to lead in ways that can transform industries and communities alike. In closing, I encourage you to be bold, be resilient, and always lead with your heart. Your journey is just beginning, and I have no doubt that each of you will go on to achieve remarkable things. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you so much, Jim, for your inspiring address, and congratulations once again on your honorary doctorate. Welcome, everyone, class of 2024. Woohoo, you did it! It is my pleasure to be here today, and it is such an honor to serve as your Dean of the Faculty of Engineering here at the University of Waterloo. It is my pleasure to welcome your class valedictorian, Sanez Sandatman Hashimi. Please come up. She is graduating today with a Doctor of Philosophy in Systems Design Engineering, and we're looking forward to your address. Come on up. So.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, fellow graduates and guests, it is an immense honor to stand before you today as we celebrate our achievements and look forward to the promising futures that awaits us. As we reflect on our journey through engineering school, I'd love to share a bit of my journey and talk about something close to my heart, my passion for engineering and the vital role of equality in our field. From early days of high school, I was unwavering in my ambition to pursue a career in mechanical engineering, a major traditionally considered as a masculine field. At the age of 16, I marked on my journey by crafting a Pat University student project and prototype, which achieved significant milestones and earned top prizes in various prestigious competitions, where I often find myself as a sole female competitor in the mechanical engineering category. Nevertheless, I was determined to become a mechanical engineer, and with my parents as my main cheerleaders for following my passion, I started studying mechanical engineering at university. A young girl with a huge passion for innovation, design, and making changes. I knew that mechanical engineering was not just about mechanics and equations. It was about solving real-world problems and making tangible differences in people's lives. However, the path was not as smooth as I was thinking. Being a woman in engineering presented unique challenges for me on my path. There were times when I faced skepticism and doubt. I had to work tirelessly to prove myself, and I cannot remember how many times I had to fight for just involvement and experienced some dark moments when I regularly questioned myself whether the struggle was worth it and if I truly belonged to this field. So due to all these challenges, after earning my master's degree, I found myself at the crossroads. My motivation and huge passion for research in engineering has significantly waned. Although I had excelled in my master's degree and I had the opportunity to do a direct PhD, I lacked the passion and drive to continue and do more research in engineering. My supervisor back then suggested that maybe I can take some time to make an informed decision about my future and consider applying for research opportunities abroad. This led to a research assistant position in the orthopedic surgery biomechanics group at the University of Amsterdam, marking the beginning of a new chapter in my life. I can clearly remember that day. My introduction to their research facilities were inspiring. I was like Charlie stepping into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. This experience reignited my passion for biomechanics research, and it strengthened my desire to pursue a career in research and apply for PhD in the field. Pursuing a PhD at University of Waterloo has further solidified my passion, as Waterloo's supportive environment provided numerous opportunities that made women like myself feel more included and valued. Women in engineering often encounter barriers such as lack of representation, biases, and sometimes limited access to resources and opportunities. These challenges are not just about individual struggles, but about the need for a more equitable and inclusive engineering landscape. So why it is so crucial to bring attention to and address these issues? Because diversity in engineering is not just a matter of fairness, it is essential for innovation and progress. Diverse teams bring a wealth of perspectives, ideas, and solutions that drive creativity and excellence. The challenges of today and tomorrow, from sustainable energy to advanced technology, require the talents and insights of all engineers, regardless of their gender. As we celebrate this day, it is important to recognize the progress we have made. Looking in our class and recent undergraduate engineering course, we see a more diverse and inclusive group of engineers ready to make their mark on the world. We have demonstrated that engineering is for anyone with a passion for solving problems and making differences. But I believe we are not done yet. We must continue to advocate for and support more. This involves creating more opportunities, addressing biases, and fostering an environment where everyone's contributions are valued. We must pave the way for next generations, just as those before us paved the way for us. In conclusion, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Faculty of Engineering, our lovely families and friends who have supported us throughout this journey. Your encouragement and belief in our potentials have been invaluable. Thank you so much for all your support and for taking such a good care of us during our most challenging days. To my fellow graduates, congratulations on this remarkable achievement. The future will come anyway, so let's go forward and engineer a future that is innovative, inclusive, and extraordinary.
Thank you, Sanez, for your address. And you know, your story of your journey in engineering and the resilience you showed is just so wonderful. And I am so pleased that you refound your passion and joy in engineering. We're so proud of you. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Waterloo Engineering, it is with immense pride and joy that I extend our warmest congratulations to the class of 2024. Today marks a significant and I hope joyous milestone in your lives, one that you've reached through hard work, of that I am sure, sleepless nights, I hope not too many, perseverance and creativity. You did it. As you stand on the precipice of this momentous occasion, take a moment to reflect on your journey. The path that you have traversed may have been arduous at times, demanding much of you, but it is precisely through these challenges that you have grown both personally and academically. In engineering and architecture, technical and design expertise are often a priority, but it is the ethics that guide our decisions, ensuring that our innovations serve humanity responsibly. Remember, as engineers and architects, we are not merely problem solvers and builders. We are the guardians of safety, sustainability, and societal well-being. The world today presents us with a myriad of complex challenges, from climate change to public health crises, from infrastructure needs to technological advancements. As alumni in the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Waterloo, you are all uniquely positioned to confront these challenges head-on, armed with ingenuity, empathy, and a deep sense of responsibility. A perspective that is driven by inquiry, empathy, and a proactive approach to identifying and addressing the most pressing issues facing our world will be crucial for you, whatever your future holds. And I want to meet those billionaires that are going to be here in a few years. So. Today, as you graduate from Waterloo, you join the ranks of our over 55,000 faculty graduates who have gone before you, leaving an indelible mark on society through their contributions. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will continue this tradition of excellence, making profound impacts in your personal and professional endeavors. Please stay in touch with us and let us know what you're up to and all your achievements, both big and small, in your personal and professional lives. As you embark on this new chapter, remember the friendships forged and the memories made here at Waterloo and in Cambridge. They will serve as the foundation upon which you will build your future successes. And though your formal education may be complete, remember that the journey of learning and growth is lifelong. Class of 2024, as you step out into the world, may you be guided by your dreams, fueled by your passions, and empowered by the knowledge that you have the ability to shape the course of history. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead, for they are the catalyst for greatness. Congratulations once again, class of 2024. The world eagerly awaits the contributions you will make and the lives you will touch. Go forth and create change that will resonate for generations to come. It is now my pleasure to please welcome Charmaine Dean, Vice President Research and International, back to the podium.
Mary, thank you for such wonderful words. To our graduates, I will add my heartfelt congratulations. Today we recognize your hard work and your achievements. I'm sure there were, you can all recall some time when you thought that it's not going to happen, that you really need to get out of here, but you went through with it. You finished the hard courses that Mark and Mary talked about, and now you're here. So Mary talked about the fact that you built more than just lessons learned in the classroom. And that was true for me, and I'm sure it'll be true for you. The relationships that you have built, the networks that you've developed, you've got excellent peers, engineer peers. Keep in touch with them. You've made positive contributions to the university and to our surrounding community. Keep that up. Today we celebrate your individual and your collective successes. Will the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Please be seated. So Mary talked about the graduates that you're going to join. I will talk about the bigger community. You are going to join a community of more than 250,000 alumni around the globe. These, as you heard our Chancellor say, global ambassadors. You help our institutions stay connected to the world around us. You're known in engineering for integrating knowledge across all disciplines, not just engineering. You're known for your courage, your creativity, your resilience. You're known for approaching challenges in unique ways, uncovering impactful solutions. At Waterloo, you've all helped us think differently, act with purpose, and work together to make the world a better place. As I said, you've worked really hard. So as we prepare to award you our degrees, I'll have a few housekeeping remarks. I ask that all the guests please remain in your seats as your graduates cross the stage. There are professional photos that will be taken of all graduates, and there's plenty of time to take photos outside the reception after the ceremony. Graduates, this is your moment to celebrate. As you cross the stage, please face the audience. Smile and take a moment to wave to your supporters. Remember, Jagdeep talked about gratitude. A big owing of gratitude is to your friends and family that are in the audience here today, your parents, and enjoy the moment. I also ask that you please respect all your fellow graduates. Please return to your seat after crossing the stage so that we can all enjoy the celebration together. We're going to start with our doctoral candidates, followed by our master's and our bachelor candidates. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to present the degrees to the Faculty of Engineering.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Gaith Al-Shamsi. Dr. Hemant Arora. Dr. Omar Awad. Dr. Lucas Alexander Bauman. Dr. Ahmed Ben Ayed. Dr. Marian Kamal Atiatala Youssef Bakhtor. He did say take a picture if you want. Or two. Dr. Michelle Yong Shin Chin. Dr. Shu Yu Ding. Dr. Adham Mahmood Zaki Mohammed El Malki. Dr. Ilyas Farhat. Dr. Keegan Aaron Fernandez. Dr. Ali Gara Mohammadi. Dr. Atife Gorbani Koltape. Dr. Sifola Gilak Hakimabadi. Dr. Prasanna Hadagali. Dr. Leanne Han. Dr. May Han. Dr. Julian Craig Peter Howarth. Dr. Wenhan Hu. Dr. Mohammad Sina Jahangir. I'll introduce again. Dr. Mohammad Sina Jahangir. Dr. Narasimhan Lakshmini Narasimhan Minakshi Sekar. Dr. Van Nam Lee. Dr. Peter Chu Jun Lee. Dr. Eugene King Ho Lee. Dr. Yue Lee. Dr. Li Ji Liao. Dr. Ramin Manu Sheri. Dr. Jeffrey Ernest John McClure. Dr. Aliaskar Mohammadi Nasrabadi. I saw the photobomb at the back. I saw that. Dr. Kirti Srimani Nimani. Dr. Dilip Chandran Ramachandran. Dr. Neeraj Niranjan Reginald. Oh, we got a late picture. Hold on. I'll introduce you again. I'm coming over for the next one. All right, here we go. Hold on. Dr. Neeraj Niranjan Reginald. Does anyone have dinner plans? May want to call that reservation in. Dr. Danielle Atara Ripsman. Dr. Peter Senez. Dr. Abubakar Shafiq. Dr. Shaira Rabani Shuvra. Dr. Natarajan Vadyanathan. Dr. Zhongling Wang. Dr. Farzad Yazdani. Dr. Shuo Zheng. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Applied Science. Sahand Ajami, Anik Ashirwadam, Sibi Chakravarthi, Ayam Perumal. Amir Hossein Boreri, Jaron Bright, Carmen Chi. Han Young Choi, Carlo James Cunanan, Carlos Andres Elorza Casas. Nora Ezo, Xiang Feng, Yijing Feng. Dilara Forgani, Thomas Fortin, Gazale Ganat Pishe Sanai. Dhruv Gopalakrishnan, Rami Hakim, Bradley Thomas Morley Hallett. Jeffrey Takeshi Hanks, Arnav Joshi, Kimathi Kai. Sparsh Kapar, Mavjot Kaur, Jun So Lee. Christopher Gilbert Lehman Skelton, Jia-Ching Lee, Corwin McMillan. Farzaneh Marduk Rouhani, Benjamin Pierce Masters, Anand Morgan. Nathan Yin Hang Ing, Babajide Babatunde Oluyomi Ogumbanjo, Julian Thomas Parkin. Did I get it right? I got it right, yeah? Yeah. Johanna Alejandra Pinargote Torres, Nicholas Owen Derek Rasmussen, Michael Moheb Riyad. Amireza Salehi, Philopatir Salib, Ahalya Sankararaman. Jordan Andrew Savage, Hanying Shao, Katare Shariat Madari. Justine Alexi Ramon Shaw, Fan Cheng Sun, Parsa Torabian. Stephen Kevin Tour, Wachirawit Umpaipant, Sahad Vasanji. Jenna Rose Vagan, Rochu Wong, Shinje Wong. John Shang Shu, Yu Fang Zhang, Ujwal Kishore Zor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Architecture. Anmol Bila, Aurora Xiaozhu-Chi. I have one more. Jordan Gilbert Crowder. Landers Chaplain Gordon, Nuriel Gregorio, Nolojin Jegatiswaran. Jana Holadova, Chionli Yue Si. Yannick Maxime Sigouin, Megan Tatiana Wan. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Business Entrepreneurship and Technology. Ali Abbas, Adefarakin Adedayo Sampson, Oluwashayun Adetunji. Eileen Chimwe Agada, Ahmed Altani, Sarah Al-Hamawi. Mustahid Azam, Dipali Batabayal, Youssef Ben Amar. Minal Butt, Mahima Kar Gotra, Kalpana Gopalaswamy.
Take a selfie, okay?
This time I'm going to take a selfie of the selfie as it happens. Here we go. There's two. Look, watch. There we go. And then next time you take the selfie of me taking the selfie of them taking the selfie. Syed Hamza Haroon, Leping Huang, Sarah Irwin. Hisham Ismail, Itohansose Elaine Itua, Vinay Karyapa Manjula. Lydia Madintin Conlin, Kailimi Lee, Javeria Mahmood. Munib Nasir, Pavan Vasant Natikar, Ojanugwa Claire Omani. Nir Patel, Angela Eileen Paz, Jesarun Ramesh. Avni Surfare, Deepiga Sritharan, Arsen Stepanyan. Aditya Prakash Bai Tucker, Changshu Shang Yi. Lin Lu Zhong, Yi Chong Zhong, Wan Ting Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Engineering. Faizan Ahmad, Angela Olua, Daniel Akindipe, Talha Irfan Ansari. Bhavya Ashok, Nasif Mustafa Aziz, Sylvie Sandeep Bakshi. Aiza Bakhtiar, Shweta Purani Balasubramanian, Jaspreet Kaur Binder. Saurav bin Saji, Parth Bir, Yin Yuang Bu. Lu Tsao, Jordan William Carthy, Hao Pu Chen. Zhen Kong Chen, Chong Hu Choi, Daniel Kun Han Chao. Gang Chu, Besher Damlaki, Ria Desai. Adam Dufresne, Joseph Echezonachi Ezekwe, Bhuvan Mayurbai Gandhi. Ajaypal Singh Gill, Geethu Girish, Julio Ho. Nishta Kapoor, Meena Kibriai, Jaskaran Singh Kosa. Siu Pang Joshua Lai, T. Lai Sophia Lau. Delin Ma Chen Liu Yukun Lee. Accompanied by Prayan, Sai Krishna Sandeep Manak Pragada, Aishwarya Lakshmi Manoj, Seturaj Pradumansin Matroja. Najia Mustafa, Aliyah Maeve Nagel, Everest Ode. Oluwatosin Oladejo, Urja Nurmish Panchal, here Mayan Kumar Patel. Nidhi Vasantbhai Patel, Riyank Sanjaybhai Patel, Shilp Kumar Mukeshbhai Patel. Andrew Proudfoot, Billy Q, Vatsal Nitin Kumar Ramani. Amar Raza, Aman Saju, Josh Nilesh Sangvi. Shweta Saravanan, Isha Sharma, Dilpreet Singh. Maninder Singh, Rashandeep Singh, Sunveer Singh. Chengang Sun, Yue Sun, Guangwei Tang. Jobanpreet Singh Thind, Jobby Matthew Thomas, Amber Verma. Haoshun Wong, Herui Wong, Luwen Wong. Yi Don Wong, Zilwei Wang, Dia Wen. Abiwakas Yasir, Peng Yu Yin, Jie Zhao. Zijie Zhong, Shui Cheng Zhu, Gongfeng Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Management Sciences. Shakil Ashraf, Balambika Bhaskaran, Alim Kirk Khan. Ying Lin, Jie Liu, Pui Quan Ing. Uagbale Samuel Odile, Ishita Sharma, Simran Pal Kaur. Yi Jin Yin, Siri Zhu, Ting Yuen Zhu.
We're in bachelors now, so no more hooding now.
Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Applied Science. Amina Abdulaziz. Fahad Abdullah. Hasib Ahmed. Malak Ali. Matthew Mario Avolio. Jasraj Singh Bedi. Jude Winter Bennett. Owen Stewart Brake. Isabella Kathleen Danico. Vaibhav Dhawan. Omar Hatem El Rafai. Louis Gao. Samyar Gudarzi. Pei Sen Hu. Andy Huang. Muhammad Taha Khalid. Nathania Moching Kwan. Troy Lewis. Samuel Kusniadi Lyon. Kevin Meng. Eric Bruce Mighton. Aisha Mohammed Ali. Braden Morley. Dimitri Arthur Njila Tala. Ridham Chetan Athithian Rajkumar. Adib Saleh. Chihan Sarayildiz. Akash Anand Singh. Nicole Tao. Mohammed Takir. Daniel Thiro. Huang Kui Vu. Justin Vong. Jennifer Yun. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Architectural Studies. Romelia Abdullahai Ali Rezai. Bernice Balano. Mariha Alam Buyen. Uliana Bunina. Mia Chayich. Nicole Chiffon Chan. Jason Chen. Samuel Correa. Natalie Michelle Christine Davidson. Luca de Vasconcelos Ricci. David Alexander Dharma. Alexander Doyi. Adrian Michelle Farah. Marissa Jamarco. Jamie He Jai Gu. Candace Dana Hattie. Alicia Ann Heipel Bolger. Jaren Shukana Hawk. Isabella Irachi. Exonades Ivik Williams. Juliana Jiang. Nazreen Kyrie Arancibia. Dhruvi Kamar. Narani Kiriwatadua. Jessica Fan Jack Kong. Julian Junlin Lai. Shan Lan. Ruby Joshua Liu. Sandra Laibun. Grace Ma. Mingyuan Benjamin Ma. Simmer Mangit. Rebecca Sarah Matthew. Larissa Mazaka. David Moraru. Falak Nazar. Omar Ludwig Osthazen. Miriam Clara Rolf Palmer. Isha Patel. Jordana Anna Maria Lavinia Polera. Juhi Puri. Megan Victoria Roberts. Lauren Joy Rueb. Audrey Anupam Saha. So Hyun Son. Clay Anthony Tobacco. Roxana Torshizi. Nathan Andrew Villela. Lena von Buren. Eva Yang. Allison Ming-Wai Yu. Nellie Yoon. Celia Zeng. Victoria Zhou. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates from the Faculty of Engineering.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, honored guests. It is my pleasure to join you today in the celebration of our newest Waterloo alumni. Graduates, while many of you will embark on new journeys, I encourage you to foster the relationship that you have built with this remarkable university. Waterloo offers many resources to help you achieve your goals. Whether you want to advance your career, explore new ideas, or tackle a complex problem, the university can support you in your endeavors. Take advantage of the services available to you. As a new alum, you also have access to a global network of peers and mentors. Stay connected to other proud Waterloo alumni living all over the world. There are plenty of opportunities to meet them, build friendships, and foster professional connections. I speak from experience when I say that getting involved will enrich your life. I am honored to give back as a volunteer and a donor, and pleased to see the impact that the university is making. On behalf of other graduates from the past 67 years, welcome to our alumni community. Mr. Chancellor, I'm honored to present to you the 2024 recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for Outstanding Academic Performance in a Graduate Program, who received a Master's of Applied Science and Systems Design Engineering degree from the Faculty of Engineering, and I found out at lunch today, in 2022, also received the Alumni Gold Medal for Outstanding Academic Performance in an undergraduate program, Amy Tai. it is now my pleasure to invite Charmaine Dean, Vice President, Research and International, back to the podium.
Folks, we're almost there. And I know you all need refueling in various ways. So let's do another congratulations to our graduates, our new alumni. Congratulations on your accomplishments. So there's a whole host of dedicated staff, faculty, volunteers who make this all happen. So let's do a special thank you to all of them for their work to make today's ceremony a success. And Jim, congratulations once more as our honorary degree recipient. Thank you to all the family and friends who have gathered here today to join our graduates in this celebration and for supporting them in the journey. And graduates, remember what our Chancellor said. We'll all be celebrating you tonight and enjoying company with you, and your parents will be celebrating you especially. But please remember gratitude. Please celebrate them as well. You are now part of our official alumni community. Take the knowledge and the inspiration that you have acquired here at Waterloo, as so many before you have, and make a difference in the world. As you have benefited from being here, we have benefited from having you here as part of our community. We all wish you the very best in the future. It's my pleasure to welcome back Mayingan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide an Indigenous closing.
You know, there's a word that Indigenous or Ojibwe people in particular say when they meet each other. It's ani. Ani is our greeting for hello. But I spoke with some elders who said that it doesn't really mean that so much as it means I can see your light. I can see the aura that you have when I look at you. And I was thinking about that when you're going across the stage, because I seen your light shine so bright. It was so wonderful to feel and to watch as you were accepting this beautiful moment together. And I really think that these elders, you know, they had a lot of wisdom in their day, and they used to talk about how important it is for us to see that light within each other. And so what they would do is they would ask people to join in a circle. And I'm going to ask you to use your imagination for a second to, instead of being in the rows that you're at, consider yourself being in a big circle, because inside that circle are those people that helped you along your way. Maybe you just met them while you were in school and you became friends, and you'll be lifelong friends. Or people that had assisted you and gave you courage and encouragement to be able to tackle the issues that you faced. And now you're here and you're in the circle with them. So the elders will light a fire in the center of that circle, because that fire is the draw of love that we feel when we're comforted. Just like when you're camping, you see that fire and it just draws you to sit there and feel that beautifulness, you know, looking at the stars and feeling the wind on your face and feeling that comfort of being around loved ones. That's what that circle is all about. And then inside that circle, two elders that you can just tell by looking at them, their faces are just kind, their voice is loving. And what they do in the circle with you, they're gonna ask you an important question. They're gonna ask each and every one of you, now that you've got to this point and you've created this milestone in your life, they want to know what you're gonna do with this education now. What are you gonna do with all that knowledge that you have? And they'd like to make a big suggestion. They said, everything that you've learned, let's think about our future generations to come. Now that you've became, you know, experts in your fields, let's make sure that your children and grandchildren have a better world to live in than what we're facing today. Let's build together a nation of love that I think is missing sometimes in society. Even to say that word, love, is always kind of scary to say sometimes, but I think we need to say it more. And so the elders would say clearly to you in the circle, in my language, Zagidwin means I love you, and we love you all. And I think if we followed that, we'll find a better place to live. So take that education and use it to that good way that we all understand. And you know, think back in the day when those elders were here, they, how would they think today with the internet, with all this new technology? But they would say that they actually created the internet. You ever seen smoke signals before? That was the beginning of it all. But anyway, because of the emotion you have, the elders want to do a selfie with their Chancellor right now.
I have an idea for you.
Okay.
Stand with me.
Yes, absolutely.
Normally you just go away there. So thank you again, Elder Henry. On behalf of the entire University of Waterloo family, we are very grateful for your contributions and those of the Cedar Hill Singers to today's ceremony. I did say Elder Henry. For the last time in this ceremony, I'll say Dr. Elder Henry for this weekend. These contributions are an important reminder of the work underway and the work still to be done in recognizing the historical and ongoing wrongs perpetrated against Indigenous peoples and the legacy of colonialism still in place today. And I urge everyone to intentionally join in to learn about this work and do the work that's required to correct the wrongs. Now, together, I have the pleasure of saying that Convocation is officially adjourned. Please rise, if able, and stay at your place while the stage party departs, and then you and I can take a selfie with everyone in the back.
Let's
How's
do that.
Use my camera.
Okay.